Aloha Mora. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Repulsor. Rependo. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Rependo. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Leviathan. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Repulsor. Incendio. Lumos. Rependo. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Revelio.
I mentioned, and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see you explain why I have received a letter from a model complaining to be the mother of a friend.
What did I tell you about making friends with muggle-borns? I am highly affronted. You will not associate with me anymore. And if I hear from this woman again, I will separate myself.
Revelio.
You're my second favorite hero.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Bombarda. Bingo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I've always said that.
I'm sorry, I'm actually sorry.
Glasses myself.
They're good. Yeah, yeah. I think we may be changing up the appearances. We were including additional gear and stuff
As we
throughout.
keep playing, like that's half the fun. Is like just like today, I'm feeling some pink hair, or whatever it may be. So just go to the barber shop and see what's up. All right, hair. This is a big one,
So as my wife plays through, she will actually change her outfits depending on what she's doing. So she has like, oh well, I'm going out into the wild. She has an adventuring outfit, and then she goes back to school and she changes back into her school outfits and stuff. Like it's great, and I love it.
All right, wait, we'll go with hair color first.
Okay. All right.
I heard green. The green is so green.
I like those are the greens I'm partial to.
I'm
it's like the
thinking,
darker green.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good green.
Yeah, I'm feeling this.
How are we feeling? Green hair, nice. Silver, teal. I did see green, teal, purplish, dark green. I'm seeing a lot of dark green, so we'll go with the teal green.
Good. You got good taste, Chad. See. All right.
Hairstyle. We can always change this later. There is the barber, Madam, the Emporium out there that we can change the hairstyle. Another thing I love about changing the hairstyle too, that you're saying, like that last one, how you get the kind of texture and the colors on the hair. That one, yeah, where the top is a little darker and
use some good conditioner back in the day. I kind of was.
Revelio.
All right. All right, scars. What are we going? Are we going for scars? I guess that's a
big one. That. I always like that. All right, scars.
I've said it before. Proportion to the eyebrow scars. The kind of.
Confringo.
That happens.
Revelio.
They're very noticeable too, cutting through like the eyebrow and everything.
Yeah. We're happy with that.
I think so. Let's see here.
Eyebrow. Looks so.
I am hearing that the in-game audio might be a little faint, but we'll monitor balance and everything as we go. So we may be running back and forth to
Aloha
the
Mora.
computer over there, and balancing everything out. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, we definitely wanted to put this together.
Revelio.
Just play the game finally, without we're not revealing things. We're not. This is just
Revelio.
For fans, but we're also we get to enjoy playing it the whole thing. It was great. It's great. I love it. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be playing on normal difficulty. Andrew is. But we also want to make sure this is accessible to everyone, and kind of gets the perspective.
Revelio.
We're not just super hard difficulty, but we're not just gonna breeze through it on story mode either.
Yeah, we want to show like a true representation. We'll stay normal for now.
Okay.
All right.
Revelio.
That's a good name. Yeah.
Revelio.
All right, and then while we're getting that all set up, I just want to call out to the Twitch Drops FAQ. It is on
Aloha
the
Mora.
site. Twitch Drops. Page.
Revelio.
They ask questions. So the questions you get about the Twitch Drops. How do you claim your Twitch Drops? Have everything linked. As long as you have everything linked, then 20 minutes and to get that Merlin's cloak, and then you'll have it in your Twitch inventory. Claim it for it there, and then make sure you go to the HogwartsLegacy.com/Twitch-drops page to claim it there as well, which will reward it to you in game the next time you boot up the game. So yeah, Twitch Drops are available through today, which means you can get the other 4 if you haven't got the other 4 Twitch Drops as well. Those are available through the rest of the day.
Revelio.
I can't remember the exact times on each of those, but we should be streaming for plenty of time today for people. For people who don't own Hogwarts Legacy yet, can you earn the drops? Absolutely. You can definitely earn the drops. Make sure everything's linked up. You'll be able to watch. You will need to have the game and log into them in order to claim them in the game, obviously, once that comes around. In order to claim them on the site, which will then grant
Revelio.
via Twitch, you will have the reward as claimed. So once you link everything, you'll be able to get it in the game. So that's for people who, maybe you're waiting for the PS4 version. PS5 version. Available versions yet. Yeah.
Expelliarmus.
And
Leviosa. Bombarda. Glacius. Guardian Leviosa.
make sure everybody is
Propendo. Pulsar. Incendio.
yeah, again, the instructions to link your accounts are on HogwartsLegacy.com/Twitch-drops. And that will help you create all your
Revelio.
And the FAQ is on that site as well, so if you have any additional questions or comments, cool. Alright, let's get started.
Yeah.
Start our journey.
We're gonna probably not talk a lot during cutscenes and stuff, just so people want to.
Little bits of commentary.
Yeah.
We'll
It's
throw
hard
it
not
in
to say stuff for us, but we'll try. Alright, let's go.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
How's the game audio?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Be quiet.
Yeah, too quiet. Alright, we're going to game audio's
Revelio.
Warm! Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Andrew is upping the game audio right now. I saw somebody say fix my posture. My wife in chat right now telling me because. Here we go.
Venite.
Yep, still seeing.
Revelio.
Little low. Better audio now? We're good. Good balance between game audio, us talking. Some people are saying still low. Let's see. Good. we'll keep an eye on everything. Perfect. Okay. They did say lower the mic. I can actually lower.
Revelio.
Oh, that's our studio.
Okay. No, it's our avatar.
That's our avatar. People are still calling for Slytherin.
We'll see. I don't know.
I heard a funny story about
Arresto momentum. Also. Flipendo.
Big foam thing we have here for when they
Accio. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't think that was the
Revelio.
fascinating the stories to hear about mocap and doing all that work.
Mocap has a lot of fun. I don't know, I feel like if you like love being a kid and like just imagining things all the time, like maybe look into mocap.
You get to play make believe.
Yeah, like all the time.
Like constantly. They get to it's
But it's hard work. It's not easy.
Yeah. It's very fun to watch them do their stuff, and we
Revelio.
too or being like really good partners.
We are in the mocap studio right now.
As our streaming studio, yeah, and they've been amazing supportive partners with us. Yeah, what can we do to help you guys like make these things happen? Part because of our mode.
Wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
Revelio.
Somebody just said.
Confringo. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Just a random creature you threw out.
Yeah.
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
So I'm going to throw to our mods. If one of our mods can throw in a poll we want to choose for our community playthrough, that would be great because I'm seeing
Revelio.
possible mods to do a poll. Okay, well we're gonna do it
Make a lot of
the
noise
analyze
if you want.
if you what house you want, make noise for that house. I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm
Revelio.
when we catch the Slytherins popping up. Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Hufflepuff. Oh, there was one. I did see a couple. Gryffindor. There's one in there. Hufflepuff. You know what I love about this though? We missed the crunch. I'm watching the house and we missed the crunch. But what I really love about this is how even it really is, and how much actually people are really.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
There is not really one clear winner that I'm seeing in the chat. I'm almost thinking it'd be a little fun to not either of our houses, right?
What happened?
Hufflepuff, Slytherin,
So we were Ravenclaw last time.
and we were Ravenclaw for our launch stream.
So
We actually, so ironically, Gryffindors are the ones we're seeing the least. Do we give Gryffindors the love for this one?
Professor?
We got a whole intro to play through. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
But that key
I mean, all the houses are amazing. So the common room. So
enchanted to bring whoever touches this place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
Revelio.
Realizing the game progressively learn the controls and learn what you're doing, but in a way that like you get story throughout it, and you get spectacle, and you get these opportunities to really like take this in, you know.
Yeah.
The portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she...
Now every time I play through intro, I'm still just like, gosh, this is so pretty. Like, it's just great job to everyone involved in making this. The waves, the lighting, the VFX, the splash of way, like, it's all just, it's gorgeous.
And it's unknown too. I love that the first kind of wondrous thing that you see in the game, this vista, this crazy, like, almost impossible structure on this rock. You're like, how is that still standing? It's not a familiar element. It's not, you know, the first thing in the game is not we show you Hogwarts, it presents a sense of wonder from, like, we earned it. You know, we feel like we have to earn it. If we just almost used Hogwarts and used familiar elements as something to create that moment of wonder, it feels almost like we that crush. We earned it through this, and then we can show you Hogwarts, and it feels like an earned opportunity that the thing that we're creating is good on its own as well. So.
Well, I mean, like, I remember when I was working QA, like, this was a gray box. Like, it was just some great cubes.
Revelio.
Here, and you did these things that evolve over time, and then one day it just was like gorgeous, and I was just like, what the heck happened? Like, this is like, it just took a complete turn, and just so impressive, the team.
And the amount of work that went into when I first started, starting to play through, and this intro was, I don't want to say it was very different, but it has come a long way. It was really impressive, like how everything came together. And
Revelio.
Working on state of play, putting all that stuff together too. Finding like all these kinds of scenes like that affect the amount of work that we had to look like, and feel like, and sound like. You know, sounds is a huge thing.
Yeah. Was another big thing that was like, it went from like placeholder stuff to like, oh, this just brought so much immersion into the game, and like, it just it really came out. So you just, through the development process, little bits and like layers.
Revelio.
It's really interesting to be a part of that, and just to see how much work goes into everything.
And with this intro too, I want to shout out Jason Richards, who was kind of one of the leading forces behind it. And he was, this just kind of shows you the scope of this scene from State of Play. Like, every time I play it here, I always just
Revelio.
the powerful moment that shows you how powerful Fate is. It's this really huge moment of magic. One of the first big, obvious moments of some casting magic in a big way. You know, he had breaks and everything before, but this is
And like,
but yeah, I think it shows you how much like the
Revelio.
things that people have to do I just love sitting down with people here at the studio and talking to them.
Revelio.
Just like hearing stories and how call out. That's something that more about the community wants to hear about. Make noise actually in chat or reply to me on Twitter or let us know in Discord.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Seeing why certain decisions are made, being able to see that insight.
Revelio.
Yeah, I always think about like if like like I'm destroying like pottery that like an archaeologist would just like no, why? no
I mean, they would have to know basic cast to get past the wall. And is a wizard, a witch or wizard archaeologist going to find the same value in these parts over here?
Revelio. How about some sightseeing? Race now, my friend. Here we go.
You can't.
Slow down now. There we go. Revelio.
Another scene that I remember seeing the process of how it happened. Originally, when this scene happened, there was the book. So there's a moment here in a second. Right there. Shift. Such a small, like, you almost don't even notice it.
Revelio.
There, it just feels natural. Somebody kind of calling out and saying, like, we need the book to move. It needs to move. When there's
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Press down and move, and it's just that little detail adds to the moment of that scene of, like, waking up and grabbing the book and everything. You know, again, those cool little details from somebody having that call out and then somebody else making it happen and saying, you know what? Yes, I can. I will step in here. I will make that happen. I'm seeing a lot of suggestions from people of like stuff they want to see for the game too. I'm glad that people are liking this. They're loving the game and they want, you know, they have all these suggestions. And, so yes, continue. Yeah.
Feed off the excitement.
Yes. Our internal like work chat.
Revelio.
We share those anecdotes and everything with each other. I think the other day somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I was at the dentist or something," and my dentist, "Hey, I play this game, I love it," you know, and oh yeah, I worked on it. It's just those little. The other night I was out and a friend of a friend was like, "Oh, my boyfriend plays is playing Hogwarts Legacy," and I was like, "Oh, I." You know,
I think I've heard of that game.
What is he thinking of it? And you know, kind of sharing in those experiences has been really. I'm gonna sound really corny here for a second, but it's really magical. Like, I don't feel like there's a better word to throw in there. But yeah, it's been been magical. It's been really awesome.
I love hearing all the stories, and just like all the stories on that people are sharing online. It's all really heartwarming to hear kind of the impact, because you know, like many other people, like Chandler and I are both grew up with the books just like a lot of other folk, and like it's just been, you know, we share a soft spot with it, and it's awesome to hear the stories of people kind of sharing their stories too. So yeah, it's been really awesome. So keep them coming.
Momentous day. On you.
Ava looks a little skeptical what's going on there.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was
I'm glad we chose the teal.
It's a good color. It'll be interesting seeing what house we get put in with that, you know.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
All right, here too is something that sticks out to me as just really interesting game design things, right?
When was the
So
last time this vault was accessed?
this
A goblin has
scene
been stationed
has,
at my
you know,
desk
as
for
you
hundreds
discover
of years.
problems within a
In that
game,
time,
you know, and
no one has
oftentimes that's
visited
found by
Vault
QA,
12
right? Who is
until
just
today.
pummeling a moment or a scene or a place or something within a game to try to break it, to see what ways in which something might break. And so this cutscene right here of the door getting open
Thank you for your help.
came in part because of that, because originally I remember that was all part of natural gameplay. So you would walk up, and as you walk up, he'd be opening the door, and the door would open, and there was the possibility to get caught behind the door. And so then there's a lot of conversations that happen of like, okay, well, how do we prevent this thing from happening?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
And there's little elements like you don't want to necessarily pull control from players, and you want to do what feels best, but what's also best for the game, so that people aren't getting into an area of frustration. And you know, in this case, it's always been interesting to me to see that voice line too. I remember it used to just come through the door clearly, like best of luck, and you're just like you're on the other side of a giant metal door, like, and they put the filter over that. So just seeing the process of that come together, it's all been very interesting and fascinating to watch.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
First spell.
Oh.
Hey.
And I loved the hearing from Troy before about like how those came about and how the spells were really done in a way that was true to the motions of learning the spells were done in a way that was kind of true to franchise.
Well, he got trained in wand casting when we were doing our event. Like the wand caster guy trained everyone on how to effectively cast, and I wonder if that would change anything now.
Yeah.
Well,
Let us know, Troy. Let us know.
There's that symbol again.
Troy's a fun one to talk to as well. Sit down with him and talk combat stuff. That's why we.
And the nicest guy.
If what you can see reveals the way
Shout out Troy.
then I
Shout out
guess
lots of
we
people.
are about
This
to
this
discover
studio
the
is
secret
full of
this
incredible people.
the way.
Truly.
Yep.
Lumos. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
Alright, just looking at people are saying here.
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating.
So we're going through
Not out of Gringotts.
this place. I like just another part of this intro that's really cool, is really great, like mystery. Like you went into a vault that then led you into this like void. You know, it's a really cool like, what is going on? You know, you're not even to Hogwarts yet, and yeah, just very interesting. And then this kind of your first, I don't want to say your first encounter with ancient magic, but
your first real big interaction.
Yeah, you've seen it before. You've seen the glimpses and the glows and things like that, but that's
Yes,
like
sir, I'm fine.
tangible ancient magic that's there.
To change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
All right, there is a pole, external pole that is
Reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
pinned right now
When you move, the reflection
for
turned
what
in the
house we're gonna be.
direction.
Oh, nice.
I want
Good
to give everybody the chance to fairly vote on this. So I'm being told right now Slytherin is winning the poll with Hufflepuff in second. So if you've not voted in that poll yet and you want to make your voice heard, hop in there and get your votes out. I'm being fair. I'm being the fair Slytherin. See that?
You are.
I could have kept that to myself. Oh. We thought we had it charged.
You thought we did.
It definitely was full. Or we grabbed the wrong controller. I don't know. But
Okay.
we have it plugged in.
There was a plan for this.
There we go. Okay, back going.
It's definitely not full.
Well, at least audio worked.
Revelio.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm being the fair Slytherin right now. And
That's very un-Slytherin of you.
I could have just let it go and be like, like not let people know Slytherin's winning, but Slytherin is winning. So if you don't want Slytherin to win, get in there and outvote Slytherin. Each house also, not only common room, but has kind of a variant on one of the quests that will take us to different locations and do different things on that one quest too. So it does matter with this being our playthrough in the future when we get to that portion of the game. What house we are will determine where we go and what we see. So keep that in mind as well as you vote.
Yeah. We're gonna keep going with this playthrough.
Yep. That is the idea. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep the poll up basically right up until the moment where we're choosing a house. Whoever's in first place there, that's the house that we're gonna take. So. I just saw a comment fly by in the chat that was like, "You're not gonna see this, but," and then it flew by. And so it's like I did see it.
Kind of.
I've got a few screens opened up here too, so my chat window is relatively small. I'm not getting things that are on there are quickly going off the screen. So I appreciate also having the mods that are kind of feeding me some information as well. Shout out to them again for taking time out of their days today to help us do this. This fight to me is really interesting because it's one of the first, not one of, the first fight in the game, right? You then don't necessarily
I like this setting more. So.
Oh, we're changing some settings here. So this is a good call out actually.
This camera, it's personal preference. I like it off, but...
Yeah. So there's two different modes of targeting. So if you haven't tried either of them, it actually kind of changes. So camera relative targeting is targeting that is based on where your camera is pointing. It's going to target the enemy that basically, I think, most center in your view, right?
Yep.
Is that kind of what it?
It's like if there's a center reticle, it kind of locks on that.
Yeah. Whereas turning that camera relative targeting off will allow you to change your targeting without having to change the camera as well. So it kind of creates a different gameplay experience, really. But it's
a little bit more customizable, which, you know, in terms of like, it can kind of target enemies quicker, and so that's why I like it more. But you know, it really comes down to personal preference.
Yeah, so that's just really cool. Another really cool element that I think we really cool bit of attention that we paid to the game and to playing the game and to catering to a wide range without making it feel yeah, that effect wasn't in place for a really long time either. It just kind of disappeared with the melting, and then this kind of the red-blue. Get the red border here, and then you go through. On the other side, get the blue border, but then if you turn around, behind it, it's gone. It's just really cool. The magic of games.
One thing I didn't know for like a long time, because I usually just like, you know, run and oh, okay, this is but you run back over here, takes over on the other side of the wall, and there's dialogue that plays. I had no idea about it. Because otherwise it doesn't play.
Hufflepuff is making a comeback, apparently. I'm seeing 31% for Slytherin, 29% for Hufflepuff.
Got a little bit more time.
Yes.
Stay hydrated.
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. There's one less floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
And here it is, like, putting in those familiar elements again, the pensieve. Everybody's like, you know, you've seen... It's kind of going back and forth between new and familiar and new and familiar. And I think this was a really cool storytelling.
It's great, yeah. Love that smoke effect too.
Orders in place. The portkey is well hidden, perhaps too well. And if the path you've created may be impossible to follow, it will
It's again one of those scenes and those moments where you're like, who are these characters? Like, and you recognize the name Rookwood, you know, keen-eyed people will be like, oh, Rookwood, that's the name I recognize, even if you've watched none of our other our trailers or anything, and you don't know about Victor Rookwood, Rookwood is still a familiar name to the franchise. And so you're like, ooh, okay, but Percival Rackham, who is Percival Rackham?
We've done all that we can.
Setting up the mystery.
Yeah, I remember reading these books as a kid, like,
That's what
just being like, whoa, that's so cool, like, you know, the pulling out the thoughts, and then seeing it come to life on movies was like a whole nother, like...
And then seeing it come to life on games, like, on a game, it's been
to be precise.
very cool.
The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George,
Shout out George. Shout out George Osric.
Someone's coming. Who were they? I don't know. But sir,
We did, you know, we did some promotion of George Osric on social. And that was a long time coming thing. It was something that very early on when I started and I you know started learning who the characters were and what happens to them and everything, that I was like, I want to hype up George Osric as this character, and really he is quite an important character for what he kind of sets off with Fig, but he just doesn't last that long. And then if people remember back to the blog post around the time of our first the state of play reveal, the gameplay reveal back in March last year, there were also some fun teasers there that was like he was a player survive a you know we don't want to talk about that, so that was fun to kind of see the dragon attack. I think it ended up being really effective. It was really cool watching so many people play that for the first time, either on stream or in person, like at the hands-on event when a lot of people played that for the first time. We got to sit there and like watch their faces and knowing what's coming, and you're like, okay, and the attack happens, and we've seen it and played it so many times, and it was really cool to watch it come together from somebody else.
Oh, I love watching reaction videos. So much fun.
That's what the studio can be seen doing in a lot of our downtime, and sometimes not.
You know, that we're working on stuff on here and then over here.
Yeah, we love reactions to moments and seeing things that people are discovering.
Yeah.
You know, when Easter eggs get found for the first time, and things like, oh, I can't wait to find
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
like, you know, certain pair of dress robes, or a certain set of dress robes.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
High fashion. That's cool too. It's just like a doorway that's
you know, the reaction videos are a lot of fun. I love seeing like what people are doing to their animals and really requiring it. And then even like combat populations, people like doing that.
people who love the vivarium or human farming can go in and set up just this amazing thing. Of course, again, this scene chills. We can't use the music because we're using a boom mic and we don't want to have the audio on here, so that's going to be fun. It's our studio playthrough without being able to hear the audio the whole time, but just chills, finally getting to this moment again, like feeling like we Hogwarts and welcome you there. It feels good. It's a powerful moment, and it's going corny, magical.
Well, I know a lot of people just like, I want to play the game and I'm all like, being Hogwarts like right away, but I think it was kind of setting the stage and setting the mood, and then kind of building up to like, you know, showing off the Slytherin oath and then getting the grand reveal. This is that much more kind of like punch to it.
Yep.
So.
Alright, I'm seeing that we're about to go in. It looks like Slytherin is maintaining its first place lead in the results.
Close.
31% Slytherin, 29% Hufflepuff, 23% Ravenclaw, and 18% Gryffindor.
They need to know what happened to George.
Got a little more time.
Just a little, not long now though. Hufflepuffs, you might be able to influence some things, but see.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
See. First look here at Headmaster Black, brilliantly voiced by Simon Pegg. I didn't know that for the longest time.
I'm
Like,
jealous.
he does such a good job at. I can hear it now.
Yeah,
but
once you know it, you can kind of hear it.
he does such a great job at just
The
portraying
headmaster.
this.
I mean, we've had people on the dev team who were like,
Fig.
like
Nice of you
once
to
we did
join
the
us.
Simon Pegg announcement, like
The
they were like,
sorting
wait, what?
ceremony is over.
Yeah.
So it's and they're like, oh my gosh, like I can hear it
hear
now.
it now.
But like, yeah, like
Sing
it's
for Goblin
that was
Fig
kind of
now.
under wraps for a long time.
No time
But
for rumors, Fig, and I'm
but yeah,
rapidly
he
using whatever
knocks it out of the park.
patience
He's
I
such
had
a great performer.
Especially with.
I mean,
and-
everyone's a great performer, but
Yeah, the performances that were done in this game, I think, are all pretty brilliant. And they really bring each character to life in a really authentic feeling way. But with Simon Pegg's performance of Headmaster Black, there's a certain moment I won't spoil now, but as we get there later within our playthrough, sometimes that he just does a brilliant job because he has to shift how he does
Match
his
found.
performance for a certain reason. And he does a great job doing that shift as well.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff up and coming. 31% Slytherin, 30% Hufflepuff.
oh man,
Is that
It's a bit old,
is that our final?
we got
we've got the
hold
quiz.
on. Once we hit the questions,
Preferences and preconceptions.
cut it off there.
Certain expectations.
I mean,
I'm looking forward
Just wanna
to
explore.
exploring Hogwarts and the world
All right.
beyond the castle and grounds.
okay, we're just gonna finalize.
Indeed.
Call it when you're ready.
Gained by having an
Let's see,
adventurous
give it a second here.
But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
Telling
buy you guys
Armand
more
when to pull final, trying to buy more time. Yeah, listening through everything.
I detect
What is it?
a certain sense of what is it?
31%, 31%. Slytherin Hufflepuff.